Good morning, I'm Pastor Tully here with my Wednesday morning message, and today's video is about learning new things. I have a short video clip I want to share with you. It's a video of my toddler learning how to use chopsticks. So we're going to roll the clip, but before we roll it, I want to say we don't normally feed her only carbs. You'll notice she has fries, rice, and pasta on her plate. The best part of this clip is, of course, the moment when she finally gets the pasta in her mouth and she lets out that universal noise we all make when something is really tasty. Mmm! The food tastes so much better because she had to work for it. You probably also noticed her struggling to pick up the food and making grunting noises. And learning new things is hard, and it is frustrating at times. What you may not have noticed is as she was struggling, she knocked some of the rice off of her plate. This is true as we learn new things. We often make a mess. Learning new things is difficult, and the process is complicated. I've got another clip I want to share with you. This one's a little bit shorter, only about 9 seconds. As you can see, she got better at it. And the same is true for us, for adults, when we learn new things. The more we do it, the easier it gets. The first time, it's difficult and we get frustrated, but the second time is often smooth and quick. But did you notice what wasn't there the second time? Her super cute, Yeah, the second one was so easy, but it also wasn't as satisfying. All right, I got another clip for you. The third one, Eleanor goes into this one. She's a little bit overconfident. You know, the second one was so easy, so she thinks this one will be easy too. But it isn't, and she gets frustrated. Did you notice her frustration? Did you notice the satisfied at the end? And how quickly she went from frustration to satisfaction? The same is true for us when we learn new things. At first, it's difficult, and then it gets easy but less satisfying, and then it gets difficult again and more satisfying. And we kind of go back and forth between hard and easy, and it gets gradually easier as we go. Okay, I got another clip for you. This one, it picks up immediately where the previous clip ends. As she's just eaten her third piece, and it was a struggle, and she got it, but she goes right back in for number 4. She did not get a good grip on that fourth piece, and it fell out of her mouth. Now, an experienced chopstick user would use their sticks to retrieve that fallen piece. But my toddler, she reverts back to her old habits and eats with her hands. This is how it is learning new things. As we're getting the hang of it, it's not as difficult to actually do the new thing we've learned, but then a different kind of difficult sets in. That emotional drain and that fatigue that comes from doing new things. Our bodies want to return to what we know, return to what is comfortable. And then we face the temptation to abandon our new knowledge and our new skill. So what does all of this have to do with the church? Well, perhaps I've invented a whole bunch of ideas and I've read way too much into the actions of a toddler, but I think that this progression that she went through mirrors our own progression as adults and as the church institution. It mirrors the progression that we go through when we learn new things. At first, we struggle, and then we get it, but then we kind of backslide and we struggle some more. And we're tempted to fall back into old habits, and we make a mess along the way, and we get frustrated, but it's also really satisfying. Well, the church has learned a lot over the last year of this pandemic. We've learned how to make videos like this. We've learned how to live stream worship. We've learned how to have council and committee meetings by Zoom. And these are all really important new skills that we've learned. I guess the question that is left is, what are we going to do with all this new knowledge? Are we going to go back to what we know? Are we going to let fatigue set in? Or are we going to embrace these new skills and push forward to a new way of doing and being and serving God? I personally, I hope that we will choose to grow from this experience. Amen.